All right, so the next position will be palpating two muscles, the TFL or tensor fasciae latae, and two is the gluteus medius. The osseous bony structures that we are going to be using to locate this muscle is the ASIS and posterior on the iliac crest. So we find the ASIS, and then we're going to palpate posterior to that along the iliac crest, and we're going to find a tubercle called the iliac tubercle. It's not as important that you feel the iliac tubercle as it is that you know that it is about 3-4 inches long, about that long, from the ASIS in which your TFL originates. Now, it is an abductor, but it is also an internal rotator. It's more of a primary internal rotator than it is an abductor. So we are actually going to use both motions. She's going to lift her leg up like this and then point her toe down to the table. And that pointing down to the table will really fully contract that TFL and make it pop right up into your palpation fingers. So we, again, start at the ASIS, palpate up along the iliac crest, then go just below that iliac crest, known as the iliac tubercle, and then guide the motion. Don't resist the motion. The weight of the leg is plenty. Lift up and point your toe down, and I can feel that TFL right there. Now, it's important to palpate the TFL before you palpate the next muscle, which is the gluteus medius, because we need to know that since they're both abductors, that it is posterior to the TFL. And it goes from inside, or the posterior side of the iliac or ala of the ilium, to the greater trochanter. Now, we know how to palpate the greater trochanter. Simply put the heel of your hand on the iliac crest and you land right on to the greater trochanter. So we know that somewhere between there and there is the gluteus medius. We're not going to be really able to feel the gluteus minimus to a large degree, so we're going to concentrate on the gluteus medius. They are both supplied by the same nerve, so we're assuming if one works, the other is working. Pushing in between those two structures, the iliac crest and the greater trochanter, behind or posterior to the TFL, we simply have them do pure abduction and relax. Lift up and relax. Lift up and relax. Again, strumming the muscle perpendicular to its fibers. Lift up and relax.